Picture this. You sit down at your laptop, paste a blog article into a website, click one button, and a few seconds later, you have a studio quality voiceover that sounds like a real human, ready for a podcast, YouTube video, TikTok, or an audiobook. That's not a fantasy anymore. That's what modern AI text-to-voice tools can actually do. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the best AI text-to-voice generators you can use right now to create podcasts and videos that sound professional, natural, and engaging. By the end, you'll know exactly which tool to pick for your style, your budget, and your content. Let's dive in. First, quick note, I'm not affiliated with any of these tools. I'm just going to be brutally honest about where each one shines and where it doesn't. We'll cover ElevenLabs, Descript Overdub, PlayHT, WellSaid Labs, Amazon, Microsoft, Azure, Neural Voices, Google Cloud, Text-to-Speech, Murph AI, and a couple of bonus tools at the end. Let's start with the one that's been getting a lot of hype. Number 1, ElevenLabs. If you've seen insanely realistic AI voices on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or Twitter, there's a good chance they were made with ElevenLabs. ElevenLabs is all about ultra-realistic voices and cloning your own voice. You can type or paste a script, pick from a library of very natural voices, or train the system on your own voice to create a clone that sounds like you. This makes it perfect if you're a solo creator who doesn't like recording, or you're not always in a quiet environment. What it's best for: YouTube voiceovers, short-form content, podcasts where you still want that human feel, dubbing content into other languages. Strengths: supernatural tone and pacing, great emotion and emphasis, fast generation, and multilingual support. Weaknesses: you pay based on characters or usage, and if you're cloning voices, you need to be careful about consent and rights. If you want your voiceovers to sound extremely close to a real human, ElevenLabs is one of the top choices. Number 2, Descript Overdub. Descript is more than just a voice generator. It's like Google Docs for audio and video. You drop in your audio or video, Descript turns it into text, and you can literally edit the content by editing the words on the screen. Overdub is Descript's AI voice feature. It lets you create a digital clone of your own voice and then generate or correct audio simply by typing. This is incredible for podcasters and YouTubers. Imagine you recorded a 30-minute podcast and later realize you mispronounced a name or forgot to mention a sponsor. Instead of re-recording, you just type the correction, and Overdub fixes it in your own voice. What it's best for: podcasts, talking head, YouTube videos, course creators who frequently need to update sections, teams that collaborate on audio editing strengths. Voice cloning is very solid if you record enough training audio. You can fix mistakes without re-recording, built-in editing, transcripts, and multi-track features. Weaknesses: Overdub is more powerful when you use the whole Descript ecosystem. Voice quality can be slightly less emotional than something like ElevenLabs for purely generated narrations. If you're running a podcast or doing regular video content, Descript with Overdub can literally save you hours every week. Number 3, PlayHT. PlayHT has been big in the AI voice space for a while, especially for creators who want lifelike narration and lots of language options. It's focused heavily on realistic, high-quality voiceovers for longer-form content. You can paste long scripts, select from many high-quality voices, generate full audio files and download them, and even integrate it into apps or websites via their API. What it's best for: podcast narration, audiobooks, e-learning and training videos, sales videos and explainers. Strengths: large library of realistic voices, solid control over pronunciation, great for longer formats in multiple languages. Weaknesses: interface can feel more tool for professionals than toy for beginners. Pricing can add up depending on your usage. If you're building a serious podcast or creating long YouTube videos and courses, PlayHT is a strong candidate. Number 4, WellSaid Labs. Think of WellSaid Labs as the AI voice studio for businesses and professional content teams. It's heavily used for corporate training videos, e-learning platforms, enterprise explainer videos, and internal communications. The voices are very clean, professional, and neutral, like what you'd hear on a polished corporate video or an e-learning course. What it's best for? Companies that need consistent brand voices, agencies creating training and onboarding content, teams that need multiple speakers with similar professional tone. Strengths: extremely consistent voices, good emphasis control, enterprise friendly features like team collaboration and licensing. Weaknesses: more expensive than creator focused tools. The style is less emotional and more corporate narrator. If you're building content for businesses, onboarding, HR, compliance training, or SaaS demos, WellSaid Labs is a top tier option. Number 5, Amazon Polly. Amazon Polly is not flashy, but it's powerful and battle tested. It's part of Amazon Web Services, which means it scales like crazy. It's relatively inexpensive at large volumes, and it's designed to be integrated into apps, products, and services. Polly shines when you want to embed text to speech into something like an app, a website, or an automated system. What it's best for: apps that read text out loud, dynamic voice content like news or reports, high volume narration at lower cost. Developers who are comfortable with cloud services. Strengths: many languages and voices, stable, reliable, good pricing for large scale usage. Weaknesses: setup is more technical than creator centric tools. Voices are good, but not the absolute most natural for storytelling compared to the newer, hyper realistic tools. If you're a developer or you're building your own platform that needs AI voice, Amazon Polly is a solid backbone. Number 6, Microsoft Azure Neural Voices. Microsoft's Azure Cognitive Services offer very natural neural voices, and they're surprisingly good for both narration and character style voices. Like Amazon, this is a cloud platform, so you can integrate it into your own tools, websites, and internal systems. What it's best for: apps and products that need AI voice, multilingual narration, customer support bots, and interactive voice systems. Dynamic video voiceovers where scripts change frequently. Strengths: very natural voices, especially in major languages. Fine-grained control using SSML for pauses, emphasis, and pronunciation. Good pricing at scale. Weaknesses: more technical to use if you're not a developer. Interface isn't as friendly for non-technical creators. If you're a tech-savvy creator or building custom pipelines for your content, Azure Neural Voices are a great option. Number 7, Google Cloud Text-to-Speech. Google's AI voices are everywhere behind the scenes. They've been used for navigation voices, smart assistants, accessibility tools, and lots of behind-the-scenes applications. Google Cloud Text-to-Speech provides high-quality neural voices, tons of languages, and support for SSML to fine-tune how the speech sounds. What it's best for: apps and platforms that need multiple languages, reading dynamic content like emails, news, or notifications. Developers who already use Google Cloud strengths, huge language and accent coverage, reliable cloud infrastructure. Good for conversational or neutral voices. Weaknesses: again, not as plug and play for non-technical creators. The out-of-the-box feel is more functional than cinematic. If you're already in the Google Cloud ecosystem or building tools for global audiences, this is a solid pick. Number 8, Murph AI. Murph is aimed squarely at creators, marketers, and small teams who want studio-quality voiceovers without being audio engineers. Its interface is very friendly. You paste your script, pick a voice, adjust pacing, emphasis, and pronunciation, and line it up with slides or visuals. What it's best for: YouTube explainers, marketing videos, course content, product demos, and pitch decks. Strengths: user-friendly interface, voices that are good enough for most business and creator use cases. Timeline and slide-style editing that feels familiar if you're not an audio pro. Weaknesses: voices can sometimes sound slightly less organic than the absolute top-tier hyper-realistic tools. Advanced users may want more granular control if you don't want to deal with complex cloud setups and you just want to create solid voiceovers with an easy interface. Murph AI is a very approachable option. Now let's zoom out and talk about how to choose the right tool for you. Because the real question isn't what's the best AI voice in the world. The real question is, what's the best AI voice for what you are trying to do? So let's break it down by use case. If you're a solo creator making YouTube videos or short-form content, look at ElevenLabs, PlayHT, or Murph. If you want the most realistic human-sounding voice, and you're okay paying a bit more, go with ElevenLabs. If you're doing longer content like commentaries and documentaries, PlayHT is very strong. If you just want something simple and approachable with good quality, Murph is great. If you're a podcaster, Descript Overdub plus ElevenLabs is a killer combo. Use Descript to edit your episodes like a document, fix mistakes, and generate pickup lines in your own voice. Use ElevenLabs or PlayHT for intros, outros, ads, and non-host voices if you want a slightly different tone. If you're making corporate training, course content, or internal videos, WellSaid Labs and Murph are very good fits. WellSaid if you want that super professional corporate narrator sound and team features. Murph if you want speed and ease of use with good quality. If you're a developer building your own product, check out Amazon Polly, Azure Neural Voices, or Google Cloud Text-to-Speech. These give you powerful AP-IS, huge language support, and pricing models that scale. Now, a quick but important topic, ethics and legality. AI voice is powerful, and that means we have to be responsible. Here are 3 rules of thumb. Number 1, don't clone someone's voice without their explicit permission. Even if you technically can, you absolutely should not. Number 2, be transparent with your audience. You don't have to put a giant banner saying this is AI, but if AI voices are a major part of your content, it's smart to be honest about it when asked. Number 3, respect platform policies. YouTube, podcast platforms, and social networks are evolving their rules around deepfakes and synthetic media. Make sure you stay updated and compliant. Now let me give you a simple decision guide in plain language. If you want natural, emotional, human-like voices for YouTube or podcasts, pick ElevenLabs or PlayHT. If you want to fix mistakes in your podcast or videos without re-recording, use Descript with Overdub. If you want to create training or business videos at scale, use WellSaid Labs or Murph. If you're a developer building apps, pick Amazon Polly, Azure Neural Voices, or Google Cloud Text-to-Speech. And if you're just starting, here's a path you can follow this week.
Day 1. Write a short 1-minute script introducing yourself or your show. Day 2. Try generating it in 2 tools, maybe ElevenLabs and Murph, and compare the voices. Day 3. Tweak pacing, emphasis, and pronunciation to see how natural you can make it. Day 4. Add that AI voice to a simple video or podcast intro. Day 5. Publish it. Don't overthink. Just ship something. The point is, you don't have to wait to have a studio, a microphone, or the perfect voice. With AI text-to-voice, your ideas can sound polished from day 1. So, to recap, here are the best AI text-to-voice generators for podcasts and videos. ElevenLabs Descript, Overdub PlayHT, WellSaid Labs, Amazon, Polly Microsoft, Azure, Neural Voices, Google Cloud, Text-to-Speech, and Murph AI.
Pick the one that matches your style, your tech comfort level, and your budget, and start turning your words into sound. If you found this helpful and you want more breakdowns of AI tools for creators, make sure you stick around and explore the rest of the content on this channel. Thanks for listening. Now go turn your text into a voice that people actually want to hear